Hey guys, so today I'll be showing you these brushes that I have, and I'll be using these. Also, I'll be showing you the two brushes that will be included in the Pretty Things box, about which I'm really excited because it's really full of different things. So these are the round brushes, these two. This one is what I have, and the other one will be included in your box. So I'm sorry I called these other ones as round brushes, but these are called as Gilbert brushes, and the one that will be included in your box will be number 7, and I'll be using mine. So yeah, because I ordered limited quantity for your boxes, and so yeah, those are the two brushes that will be included in your box. And I'll also be showing you the papers that will be going in your box. So this is a thin paper which can be used for watercoloring, so I'll be making a journal out of it. And this is a cold press watercolor paper. A piece of it also will be included in your box. Then these are my journals. So I know many of you wanted to see my journals, so there are some videos on my YouTube channel for these, but here's a quick flip of these journals. There are personal things written in it, so yeah, that's a quick flip. It's basically a junk journal. So these are store bought, and these ones are all made by myself, so you'll be getting something like this in your box. So that's a pocket I made. And so these pages are like similar to what will be included in your journal. It's very easy to use watercolors and glue and markers and brush pens on these pages, because the paper is quite smooth and it also holds watercolor quite well. So it's not copy paper, it's something different. This journal I made using watercolor paper, handmade watercolor cold press paper, but it was quite thick and it was difficult to use pens on the paper. So I decided, like you can see, all my other journals are using the other paper. So yeah, here's some doodling I did. I'll show how the lettering looks on the cold press watercolor paper. This journal is made using different brand of watercolor paper, but it's quite similar. So yeah, I tried using thicker pen, but then it didn't really come out how I wanted. It's not quite smooth. So unless you want to do just watercoloring, I think maybe you can try some this one is what I found best. So I did some watercoloring already, but yeah, I'll be doing some more for you all on camera. I just did this while my phone was getting charged. So now I'm just outlining with this black pen. I don't usually do that, but I just tried it this time. So this is the Gilbert brush. I really like this brush because you can easily draw a circle. I can paint a circle using this brush. Like you don't have to do a lot of hard work for getting the circle almost perfect. So, and as you can see, you can use this as a highlighter as well. Then you can draw these kinds of leaves very easily, and even florals are really easy to paint using this brush because it has a rounded edge. So the strokes are quite good when you're attempting to draw a flower. So why am I saying draw? Paint a flower. So that is why I really like this brush, and it's quite smooth. I am not sure, it's from a local store here, and they have probably imported it from China, but I really like this brush. I have this brush since more than a year and it's going well. I use acrylic paints also sometimes. So if you take good care of them, like as in just wash them in time after your use, they'll stay good. The bristles don't come off or the hair don't come off. So yeah, this is my attempt to just do some loose watercolor florals. I basically use Camlin watercolors, so those are cheap and I like the colors. I don't use very expensive watercolors right now because I already have other watercolors and acrylic colors which I have bought over years. So unless and until I finish them. Here you can see the texture of the watercolor paper, how nice it is, and after painting also you can see how the texture comes out. So this is the red color paint that I'm using. Sorry for all the background noise. I'll try to cover it up with music as always. So I'm trying to do some shading here, and I like loose watercolor florals because they are quite easy and quick to do. So here I have increased the speed to 2 times, so it's not that quick, but yeah. So this is the shade. Then these are, whatever I'm using, these are my favorite shades. This shade of blue, then this olive green color. I love it for painting leaves. So now I'll be showing you how I paint leaves. These are really simple things which you can paint yourself. I'm not an artist. I haven't been trained ever for watercoloring. I just learned it through YouTube by watching many videos, and I usually tend to watch simpler videos because I know I can't practice watercoloring every day and be very perfect, or paint really that well like an artist. I just want it as a creative outlet so that I can do some journaling and use up my stash of watercolors. So yeah, so I try to do something that is quite easy and quick to do because I do have a full-time job and I don't have a lot of time. So I'm just using the leftover paint on my brush to make another flower in this color, like bluish green color. And I know it's quite a long video, not that long but quite a long video, but I just got engrossed in painting these florals. I really love how the watercolor looks and how it flows on the watercolor paper or any paper rather. So that is why I just continued doing this, and I thought maybe you all will enjoy this as well. And this is not a close-up shot, but as you can see from far as well how the color is building up. I think from far you can see it in a better way, how the shading is going good together, like the blue with the green. So I really enjoy doing all this. Here's a close-up now. So as you learn, your watercoloring will become better, I'm sure. Of course, even I'm an amateur watercolor painter. So the other brush which I showed just now, that's called dagger brush, and it is mainly used for painting leaves. I saw it in a video and I really wanted to try this brush because I always struggled with painting leaves with just one round brush. Different types of leaves. So that is why I tried this and I really liked it because it has a pointed edge and you can see how we can easily draw those leaves and also get that shading very easily. So I thought of adding this brush in the box, but then I was not sure if everybody would be keen on using it. First of all, you need some practice and you need to watch some videos and all to learn how to use this brush and how to get different colors, like 2 tones in one single brush. So that is why I thought for this first box, if you're a beginner, I think those are the 2 brushes would be good. Even with the Gilbert brush, you can paint the leaves really easily. And of course the round brush is good as well, but yeah, that's my phone. So now I am using this flat brush, and flat brush I usually don't use. I use it only when I have to paint a bigger area, or when I have to make just this straight strokes. Here you can see I'm attempting to paint a flower using a flat brush. That's the first time I'm doing it, but I really don't like this flat or any flat brush for really painting any florals or anything. It's just good if you have to fill up one single page using a single color or multiple colors, like give the page a wash of some color. So there you can't use the other brushes because it would be time consuming. A larger flat brush is always good for that. So yeah, this is what I did. This was an inspiration from Pinterest or somewhere, I guess, and I painted it. I really liked how these colors looked, and I think I'm not sure what I was trying to do here, but probably I was grabbing any of my journal. I'm not sure. Probably I should have cut this off, but now I'll have to record this again. Anyways, record my voice again. Anyway, so yeah, this is something what you can do with the kit. And thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Give it a like if you did. Bye bye.